All things go, drove to Chicago. All things know, we sold our clothes to the state. I don't mind, I made a lot of mistakes in my mind. You came to take us. All things go, to recreate us. All things go, we had a mindset. All things know, you had to find it. All things go, I drove to New York in a van with my friend. We slept in parking lots. I don't mind, I was in love with the place. In my mind, I made a lot of mistakes. In my mind.
In the wise words of Kevin Malone, what does a bean mean? Let's talk. I haven't seen you all day. I've been on a plane ride filming cool plane montages, but cool is the overstatement of the century because no one would open their freaking windows. Ah. I am gonna go check into my hostel, but before we do that, I think I'm gonna walk around Millennium Park until it gets dark enough where I should probably go check in. I'll probably spend the rest of the night reading, honestly. And then tomorrow morning is the big day, my friends. So cue the birthday montage. Hashtag tomorrow is my B-day.
You came to take us. All things go, to recreate us. All things go, we had our mindset. All things know,
Almost got ran over.
you had to find it. All things go, take me back to Chicago and lay my soul to rest, where my life was free and easy. Remember me at my best. Take me back to Chicago, where my music was all I had. I tried to be as good as I could, and sometimes it made me sad. Take me back to Chicago, Chicago. Take me back, take me back to Chicago.
My fingers are full of all sorts of things you would not expect on a pizza. Sesame seeds. This is like made out of bacon. There was honey, or like this is like honey bacon. There was a lemon on this pizza. It was crazy. Oh my god, this is delicious. No deep dish though. I thought it was deep dish, but that's okay. I'm good with a New York slice. I will catch you soon. I want to finish off my pizza and close my hands, or wash off my hands. Commence voiceover Trev or something maybe. All right, this is the segment where I record B-roll and I do a voiceover at the same time. I just wanted to talk more about the museum. I mean, you guys saw stuff. I recorded a bunch of little snippets. I didn't know if video was allowed, so I tried to do it very discreetly. But I mean, I was kind of surprised by how much there was, which is I shouldn't be surprised by how much was at a Chicago art museum. But nonetheless, there was all sorts of exhibits. You know, going back from ancient Rome, ancient Greece, China, Japan, Korea, a little bit of India, and then there is Egypt, and then of course there is America. And going through all that was awesome. I got to see a bunch of iconic paintings, some Monet, some O'Keeffe, some Van Gogh, American Gothic, the sort. But I spent a good 2.5 hours in there. But yeah, it was just a really cool time going through and seeing parts of history that I study in school or study on my own, and then see it in the flesh or in the sculpt. Some of the exhibits I really liked is the tiny rooms, of showing designs through the years of like a French room from 1500 to 2000. It wasn't exactly like that, but it was just showing a bunch of different designs for different rooms in different countries, and I thought that was really cool. I think my favorite part was the medieval Renaissance era artwork, because to me, that is my favorite thing in the world. My favorite part of history is that time period, and then going into the exhibit with all the medieval weapons and stuff, I thought that was just so cool. I'm not gonna bore you with all the fun details, but it was just cool. Yeah, sorry for leaving you guys there for a second. As I said, it is my B-day today. I'm the ripe age of 20. And what better way to spend it than in Chicago? And I think I ought to spoil the reason we're here in Chicago to y'all. It's literally just me exploring the city. We got a river cruise coming up, fireworks tonight. We're gonna go to a national park tomorrow. But on Monday, a good friend of mine is gonna be graduating from the Navy. I think from boot camp he's graduating from something. So we're gonna head over and watch him graduate from the Navy. And that's why I'm here, to watch that. And I'm super duper duper excited. Okay, I'm gonna take some B-roll. Period. This is such a cute little neighborhood. Yesterday it was humid. It was like 89 degrees and it's hot. And now it's, oh, okay, so this is the directions. I think it's like 80, 82 or something. And like when I'm under the sun, it gets a little bit more toasty. But it's less humid because, clear skies. And it's just less warm, and it's just a nice breeze. I keep saying it, but like, Chicago is literally if Seattle and New York had a baby. This is actually like so cute and so pretty though, whoa. We made it. The Cubs are currently in New York right now, so we actually can't watch a game, but I wanted to at least go to the stadium and appreciate it. I could go to the White Sox, but who wants to go to the White Sox? I think I'm fine. Look at that.
you'll notice a temple-like structure. It's called a belvedere. It's sort of sand-colored. This type of architecture, as you look up at that temple-like building, right below it you notice columns, kind of like Greek columns, Roman columns. Take a look at it on your left-hand side, the kind of white filaments in those windows. I was talking about that Fidelity building, no decoration whatsoever, glass and steel building. This gray building is also glass and steel. Look up, 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 and you'll notice in the design, and at the top third, it almost looks like there's columns. This type of architecture is categorized as being postmodern. Well, in Chicago, 1930s, laws were passed that said you can build high, but you had to do a setback so that light and air could get into that office building, and we who are walking along the street, you know, New York has its garbage on the street, right? We don't. Next building, I'd like you to take a look at that sand-colored building in the middle. That is an example of Art Deco. Art Deco architecture, the windows taller than they are wide. As they were building and all these people were there, where were they putting their sewage? In the river. Where were they putting? Now, Bally's cannot put anything from their construction into the river, but all the industry that was here, everything went into the river. Now, the river at that time flowed to Lake Michigan. Not such a good deal. If all your garbage is going into the place where you get your drinking water, and in 1860, this river wasn't just polluted, it was poisoned. It was poison, waterborne diseases. As we were going through training, one statistic stuck with me. In the 1870s, of 5 babies that were born, only 1 baby made it to their first birthday. We were poisoning each other. So obviously we had to do something about it, right? Department of Sanitation, they put some sewers above ground, but they still had it drain in Lake Michigan. There was Chesborough, who was an engineer. He also had another idea. Let's put catch basins in Lake Michigan to catch all of this garbage sort of stuff. That worked a little bit too. He also had another idea. He died before it was completed. However, as an engineer, he said, let's just change the way the river flows. What? How do you change the direction of a river? The Des Plaines River, which connects with the Chicago River that we're on, their bank was lower than the banks of Lake Michigan. So it took 8 years, 1892 to 1900, thousands of men working literally with pickaxes because there was no heavy machinery, not what we see here in that Bally's construction. It took them 8 years. 1900, Chicago officials dynamited that last sort of separation. The waters from Lake Michigan, it took 2 weeks and it started flowing into the Chicago River that we're on, flowed into the Des Plaines, into the Illinois, down the Mississippi River. Hallelujah! Our lives were improved. Now, anybody here from St. Louis? It's too bad, because people from St. Louis, their descendants were awesome. Because they said, wait a minute, world, we're not going to put up with this. We don't want this other water that's like polluted water coming from Chicago. They went all the way to the Supreme Court. They sued the city of Chicago. Unfortunately, I say they lost, but they did lose because the Supreme Court said, we don't know if your water there was any cleaner. So St. Louis people, though, were very clever. You know that extra water? They brewed it with some hops. They bottled it. They canned it. And they shipped it back to Chicago. How did they ship it back? In what form? Anybody have a guess? Beer, exactly. Whoever my friend is back there. Anheuser-Busch. So St. Louis, I'm not sure who won that fight, because they used the water and they sold us beer, and we continue to drink our water. It was just in a different form.
That was fun. That was cool. I will say I got videos of 75% of that. I mean, that was 90 minutes, and I was just like, the whole time, my pinky hurts. But that was so much fun. Yeah, as for what we're doing next, we have over 3 hours until we need to be back in this area for fireworks. So I'm thinking I do need to find a place to charge my phone. So maybe go back to the same Starbucks, I don't know. And just walk around downtown and then go watch fireworks. I really don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna find out as we go. So without further ado, after maybe half hour, a little longer of just walking around here, around Magnificent Mile and seeing what shops and restaurants are around here, I'm like, I am actually kind of hungry now. So I started to look stuff up. And I mean, when I was walking around here, it was all just fast food like Chick-fil-A. Maybe I'll cave eventually, but I don't want Chick-fil-A right now. You know, I can get Chick-fil-A anywhere. Where's the best place that's apart from all the weird touristy trap ones? And they're like, oh, there's this really, really good pizza place right by the river. So that's where we're going. Here it is. I thought I lost it. I was about to give up. The water tastes exactly like you think Chicago River water would taste. Okay, now I'm trying to find something cheap and yummy. Pizza check. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna eat that. I'm so full. Oh my god. But I think now's the time to walk around at night a little bit. Boom. And go to the waterfront and watch some fireworks. I'm just thinking, I gotta wake up early the next 2 days. It's gonna be very, very, very early for us. Tomorrow, 7:30 or 8. But then on Monday, 4:30. 4:30 in the morning. That's gonna be so beautiful, so fun. I just had trouble falling asleep. I didn't get to bed until like 1 a.m. this time, so you know, 11 for me. Also, part of that was because I was watching Scrubs and I got to a really good episode, and then cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger, so I watched a few episodes. But that, and so much Dune. Dune is such a beautiful book. I recommend it so much. Oh my gosh. I am trying to finish it by tomorrow because I started it last Sunday. And I think it would be nice to finish all in 1 week. So there's fireworks every Wednesday and Saturday. The whole year, right? 2 days a week for the entire year there's fireworks. And then there's all this just random stuff going on. Like, you know, music, people hanging out, all these random ships going by. You can't not help but feel a sense of community here and be like, wow, this is really cool. All this walkable land. You know, all the parks and the Chicago's wants to put community and the environment first. It's pretty freaking cool to see. It's not cool right now. It's actually pretty humid. But today was a very fun day. I enjoyed it a lot. But we got a lot of stuff done. We went to the art museum. Went to Wrigley Field, got a bunch of yummy pizza, went to some bookstores, river cruise, some more pizza, more shops, and then fireworks. Tomorrow we got a big day ahead of us though, because we need to wake up 7:30-ish, 8-ish. Just enough time for me to wake up, enjoy some morning coffee, and then hop on the metro as we ride over to Indiana. And I could probably talk to you guys more then, but for now, thank you guys for sharing this awesome birthday with me. I had a really good time here in Chicago, and I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. All right. Hello, y'all. Welcome to Indiana.
And you say Shop City. Don't stop, no, don't quit. Yeah. And you say Shop City. Don't stop, no, don't quit. Yeah. And you say Shop City. Don't stop, no, don't quit. Yeah. And you say Shop City. Don't stop, no, don't quit.
have exactly an hour 15 because I want to catch the 10:46 going back. We need to walk probably a little less than a half hour to get to the shore, and then spend some time there, and then walk back in that short amount of time. Maybe one day I'll start a vlog series where I go to all the national parks, but for now this is the best I can do. It is based running to get to the Indiana sand dunes. Hello, Lake Michigan. Either that's a lot of buoys, or that's a lot of people, or that's a lot of both. Oh, there's definitely a lot of people down there. Holy cow. I mean, it's so nice here. The water is warm. As crazy as it may sound, this is a national park. All right, my friends. Just as all things in life, all good things must come to an end. God, I wish I could stay here forever. It's just so nice and peaceful here. Oh, I'm actually dripping in sweat right now. This is crazy. I'm probably so stinky as well. I mean, I did walk a lot of uphill. I don't know how much you saw on video, but there was a lot of uphill. I think there's like 12 minutes. I'm debating running down to the gas station right there and getting some stuff. I might do it. I might do it. You gotta be kidding me. Jesus. Bro.
Never looking for her till I found her. Now I find her everywhere. She's always there. See her in my morning coffee, glaring at me through the glassy surface there. The way she stared. She's the ghost of Chicago. She got lost somehow. She gets married tomorrow. Oh, and I'm going down. There she is again beside the fountain, looking out upon the people here. It's awfully clear she's haunting me, and honestly I'm honored to be haunted by the likes of she. Lucky me. got lost somehow. She gets married tomorrow. Oh, and going.
May I reveal to you the tallest building in the world from 1970 to 1990 something or 2000 something. In all of its beauty. Oh my goodness, isn't that so sexy? Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, mama. Of Chicago, she got lost somehow. She gets married tomorrow. Oh, and I'm Chicago, she got lost somehow. She gets married tomorrow. Oh, and I'm Chicago, she got lost somehow. She gets married tomorrow. Oh, and I'm I got myself a Chicago dog. I think that means we're heading towards Devour Station. I don't even know what's on that. There was tomato, but I don't like tomatoes, so I asked for no tomato. Focus. There we go. Pickles and onions and dogs and mustard and is that relish? There's some pepperoncini in there too. Ooh. That's delicious though. I'm gonna devour this meal. It's confirmed. I'm gonna devour this meal. I want us to all take in the serenity of the skyline and the sunset and the beads of sweat on your forehead that just won't leave, and the sounds of crickets or something. I don't know which kind of bug is it in the distance, and it's going because it's not going to be here forever. I feel like my break today really helped because even if it didn't look it, I do feel like I was very displaced yesterday. You know, my mind wasn't fully in Chicago in the moment. You know. Welcome to Chicago, everyone. Alrighty guys, it is just me in here, but I was just finishing packing up my pack in the morning, so it's super easy to grab and go. Might change of clothes. Gonna charge up everything. I'm gonna charge my portable charger, but other than that, I think it's pretty much bedtime. So here is me washing or brushing my teeth, and I think with that, it's time for bed. So I had a really fun day today. I hope you guys did too. And I'm excited for what tomorrow brings. I will see you in 8 hours. Good night, y'all. Good morning, y'all. A toast. A toast, I say, at the ripe hour of 4:30 in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna record some B-roll for y'all, and that it's like dead quiet here. So I'm gonna record some B-roll, and let's go to Ogilvy Transportation Center, ETA 5:05. What if it's a 7-hour flight though? 45-minute drive.
More together than alone. From the hill we saw it rain on the town over. Torch to your chin lights your cheekbones. In that moment I saw a likeness to our father. In the American night, on that hill in the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the base. This was actually so quick and easy. They said it was like a quarter mile from the train station. That was probably like 1 foot. I go in. Actually, I have a lot of stuff in my pockets, so I had to empty all that and take a while. Yeah, graduation check-in this way. All right, let's do this thing. I mean, as you guys can see, there's officers all around.
I state your full name. Do solemnly swear.
As you can see, ceremony is complete. I'm walking back to the train station. I met up with my friend Albert, who we'll meet later. But right now, I need to make sure I catch the train back home. It was really cool though. I mean, it was everything you'd expect it to be. There was like 650 graduates in there. but there was a lot of like important admirals like giving speeches and everything. It was cool.
Lifts me up from its shoulders. I sit and see your face above the tree line. Your reassurance is subtitled in American English. I am calm as we sail down the hillside.
Hello. It's been a little while. I'm gonna miss it here though. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a really good few days and I hope you did too. Especially today was nice. I got to meet up with a friend I haven't seen in a while, and it's nice to, as much as I love my solo traveling, it's always nice to have a buddy there with me. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope I edit this sometime soon. I promise you guys Europe is coming. I got some good videos. But for now, I think I'm gonna catch y'all on the flippity flip and let you guys off to enjoy the montage. Good night.